Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So Illucia is a very annoying boss and specific charm lineups are like really outperforming people who do not have those very particular charms. So we're going to be talking about basically the charms which people ran to get the overall top scores, but these are going to be the top 4 formations that we're going to be walking you through. So here is going to be a no Sinbad team in case people don't have Sinbad built. Blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left, Sonya and Smokey on the Stellar Bond, Damon in front of Smokey, and then you have Shemira buffed up by the Sonya with the Dragon Roar spell. Now for this team, it would be best for you to have the optimal charms on all of the heroes here, and then ideally have the Sonya with the arcane charms, or even inside charms could both be fine. But all of the teams are going to have RNG, so you're going to have to do multiple runs with whichever team you end up choosing. Some of the teams are very high on RNG. And like it may take you 10, 15 runs in order to get your top score. But the weird thing is, Sinbad, he is doing really bad with Gale Charms. And I have Gale Charms because I thought I got lucky to hit them. But it turns out it's probably better to just have red charms on Sinbad compared to Gale Charms. So we're going to do a little bit of testing, of course, with those Gale Charms. Well, this team is actually doing really well. Is this really good, or is... I think 258 billion damage is kind of like the highest score from this team. We managed to hit 261 billion damage. So I'm pretty happy with that. For a no Sinbad team, it isn't bad. Sonya's doing a lot of damage, and if she had the arcane charms, it would be even better. Those are her best in slot charms, but unfortunately I didn't get them in the sweeping that I did. Okay, next up we have a team from Marius GMB. This is still the best team for some people out there. I wanted to include it, a Harak team. And Harak should be on the Butcher charms. He's doing the best on the Butcher charms. So, and yeah, okay, so here's the team. Real Fresser on the right, Illusion Fresser in front of Rainier, Pink Turn on the right, Blue Turn on the left, Harak on the Stellar Bond. Cougar left of Rainier with the Blade Ring spell. Now, as for the charms, I have balance onto Harak. It isn't going to be a perfect test, but let's see what we can manage to do with our first run of this team. Not bad, 268 billion damage. I think it's hit up to 275 billion damage with like a more optimal charm lineup. But again, there could be some RNG. Maybe I even have the potential of getting a bit higher with this team. But I'm going to be saving my attacks for what I do consider to be the top teams for me. Then we have a team from Rhymes. This is actually really, really good. It can work even at low copies of Valara. Dragon Roar spell is on average doing better compared to Blade Ring spell. However, some people have used Blade Ring on this team as well, but Dragon Roar on average is doing better recently. And you have Blue Turn on the right, Pink Turn on the left, Sonya and Smokey on the Stellar Bond, Sinbad in front of Smokey, and Valara in front of Blue Turn. Now, I have the Sinbad on the Gale Charms. I just want to see what type of score am I going to get. Then we're going to take him off of the Gale Charms and see what is the difference actually. Yeah, like 253 billion damage. There's RNG, definitely. There is RNG. But basically, Sinbad is not working on the Gale Charms. For whatever reason, it's just not a good idea to have him on the Gale Charms. And I'm going to show you like a really kind of more brutal example of it right now. We'll just downgrade him to the red charm set, basically. Now he's considered to have red charms. Now we're going to see. I am almost certain that we're going to get a score boost. So this is a crazy thing. Gale Charms. Yeah, look at that. Like, what? 287 billion damage with the red charms of Sinbad? Doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. We have the Mystic charms on Valara. Some people are running Blast, but I think Mystic are pretty good. Sonya on the red charms. Sinbad on the red charms. Smokey, Twins on the optimal charms. Valara is yet to be decided. Is Mystic better? Is Blast better? I think Mystic I would probably recommend. But yeah, look at that. So, like, you're like, what is even the point of sweeping Sinbad charms, or really even Sonya charms? I don't know, because 287 billion, that is a really, really good score. So it's just kind of ridiculous how this whole system is working. Like you get charms, which should be an upgrade, but it ends up just being way worse in every way. So this is just crazy. Now what I want to try is okay, let's go back to Sinbad. Let's run him on a rainbow mythic set, basically not completing the set effect because I have a sorcery charm, but just doing something like this. However, it does seem if you have the sorcery charms, that's going to be maybe even better than red charms onto Sinbad. So sorcery charms could be the way to go. However, I don't really know, and definitely Gale Charms is not the way to go. Okay, look at this. So with the Rainbow Broken set, I mean, there could be some RNG. but we got a 6 billion damage reduction by putting him onto just a broken rainbow set. So red charms just seem to be optimal for him. Okay, now we're going to move on to the final top best team of today, which is with No-Baelran. Now, the top reported score, it is for Frosty, the top reported score is 293 billion. Basically maxed out account, so very similar to what we have here. And he has exactly the charms that I have, pretty much, except that he had sorcery charms onto Sinbad. And I do not have the sorcery charms on Sinbad, so I'm going to try running the broken rainbow set of charms onto Sinbad, see whether that will work. So pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, only Shemira on the stellar bond. No-Baelran in front of Shemira, you have Sinbad in the back, and then Valara behind the pink twin. So, let's see. With the rainbow set of charms onto the Sinbad, we do get a new record. Okay, that's really good. 292 billion. So I just don't get it. I don't get it. Red charms seem to be the way to go on Rhymes' team, but on the overall top team, broken mythic charm set, basically rainbow mythic charm set is what they're called. Some people call it as that. Basically no set activated, but the mythic quality bonus is active. But just for fun, I'm gonna try so 292 billion damage flat, which is, honestly, I was not expecting us to hit that. I thought the person who hit 293, they got maximum RNG, they were running sorcery charms, full charm set. I saw there's no way that I'm going to be able to even go close to that, but we got a really good score, 292 billion. That is insane, actually. Okay, so now we're going to try with the red charms on the Sinbad with the same team. Let's see what it is looking like. Yeah, 288. So it seems like for this No-Baelran team, you just want a mythic quality bonus set. It doesn't have to be a full set effect, and it should not be Gale Charms. I'll do one run of Gale Charms, because we haven't done one run of Gale Charms on this top team, but I am almost certain this is not going to work, because it's about the damage timing or something. If Sinbad is getting off too much damage early on in the fight, it interferes, it messes up everything. This is just how it goes with these mythic charms for these Dream On bosses. It doesn't make intuit. Wait, what? 290, we got an all-time record 294 billion, and it is with the Gale Charms on the Sinbad. This is ridiculous, because this is the highest reported score of today, and it actually is with the Gale Charms and Sinbad. This is just insane. So certain teams, the Gale Charms and Sinbad is the way to go. Certain teams, it is not. So this was a charm lineup, 294 billion damage. That is ridiculous. That is actually insane. I'm amazed, and it's even closing in on 295 billion damage. So anyway, guys, hopefully with these teams, you're able to get a top score. The charms is something you're going to have to experiment with, but the good news is, red charms onto Sinbad, red charms onto Sonya. They're working really, really well. Like, you do not even need their mythic quality bonus. And in fact, it's going to be a downgrade for, like, that Rhymes team. But, like, the other hero is Sorcery on the Twins. That's going to make an upgrade. Sorcery or Recovering on a Smokey. That's going to make an upgrade. And then Valara, I have Mystic Charms. It's doing really well for me, so I would recommend that. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. That is going to be it for this one. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. If there's any other team that worked for you, feel free to share in the comment section down below. If you guys are not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. And finally, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Firelight store. There's a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. There's the best way you can support me at no extra cost to you. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.